ladies and gentlemen. This is an international welterweight contest of 6 5-minute rounds. 1 fall, 1 submission, or 1 KO to decide the winner. My pleasure to introduce you on my right, your own local boy from Bradford, Dave Barrie. Ladies and gentlemen, once again my privilege to introduce you on my left, the lightweight champion of Wales, the blonde bombshell, Adrian Street. Your referee for this contest, Mr. Alan Colbeck of Wakefield.
Hello again, grapple fans. Good evening, and here at the St. George's Hall, Bradford, another freestyle session, starting with an extremely unusual preliminary bout. A welterweight contest between Adrian Street, Esquire, 11 stone 10. There he is with a full makeup, and I mean the full makeup here tonight. He really has laid it on. The gold lame tights, the multicolored boots, a usual blonde wig, and of course much more makeup on his face than ever before. And of course his tattoo marks. And the gown he's taking off, which will be very neatly folded on a hanger, and even taking the spots of dust off. And now he's ready for the referee. His opponent in the opposite corner, Dave Barrie of Bradford. Local boy here, and he'll be the one that they're all rooting for here this evening. Ernest Lofthouse, our MC, together with the referee. And you'll note the referee's face. You've seen him many times as a wrestler. Of course, it's Alan Colbeck, the welterweight champion of Europe. 6 5-minute rounds, just 1 fall decides this bout. So the first fall is it. I don't think we'll have too much problem with identification here this evening. Dave Barrie, who can't wait to get on with the wrestling, waiting in his corner for all the antics of his opponents to finish. Well, all this stuff will go on for quite a bit until we see that Dave Barrie, who is a great welterweight wrestler, and of course trained by the one and only Les Kellett, puts up such a show that Adrian Street has to stop the gimmicks and the playing to the gallery and get on with the wrestling. And then we'll see for the first time what a wrestler Adrian Street is. Already he's showing that inside leg hang to the following up for the interlock fingers. Always time to do the hair, flex the muscles, while he's got the arm lock in between his legs. Even got the little sequins on his chest here tonight. I've never seen this makeup before. It's been some months since Adrian was on, but he was never made up like this the last time he was on television. Mind you, if this bout went the distance of 6 rounds, I'm not sure his face is going to look good with all that makeup smudged. Not makeup on the cheeks, that's of course the sequins stuck to the skin. It's the eye makeup that's really heavy here this evening. And Dave Barrie, his opponent, is going to get covered in before the end of this bout, that's for sure. Remember, this 6 5-minute round welterweight contest is decided by 1 fall, 1 submission or a knockout. And it'll be very interesting to see how Alan Colbeck, the referee, makes out on his very first televised bout. There is Alan Colbeck, the European welterweight champion, just turning referee slowly. He's not through with wrestling, but he is gradually turning into a ref, looking to the future. So you call leg lock, Barrie. Barrie's still holding that on, having reversed his man. It must be pretty off-putting for Barrie, that. Flying body scissors. And it was just a plain and ordinary kiss with the blue lipstick. Barrie grinning a bit, but not too happy about this. And he wants his towel from the second to wipe it off. Alan Colbeck a little mad about that, too. Will you please get on with the wrestling, he says to Street. Some neat lock he's got on the neck there. Held it for quite a time. Just a minute left in the first round of 6. Paul Nelson Barrie switched to Street. Barrie winning this little contest here on the side of Paul Nelson's. Yes, again he's won it. Still on with less than half a minute to go in this first round. Barrie playing Street at his own game. And is Street trying to avoid it this time? He almost didn't. Right on the bell. If Adrian Street ever gets back to his corner, we'll get a close-up look at him. I don't think that the bell has gone, and nobody has heard it. Even Alan Colbeck, the referee, wasn't quite sure it had gone, but it had gone. In fact, we've gone about 10 seconds over. Adrian Street, who doesn't like his own gags or his gimmicks or his antics played back on him at all, as we saw there in that round. Now, let's see what he does in the interval with this bottle he's got. Never seen this. Oh, he's just wiping the mouthpiece, that's all, just for a gargle. Round 2, 5 rounds to go. 1-4 to decide this welterweight contest here at the St. George's Hall, Bradford. Adrian Street. Now goes to London. Originally, of course, from Breckenshire in Wales. Now resides in Streatham against Dave Barrie, the local boy from Bradford. Trying to quicken things up a bit. The base of the spine drop under the knee by Barrie. Street not happy about the limit. The double interlock, switch to a full Japanese stranglehold by Barrie. Barrie dictating quite a bit of this at the moment. Weight-wise, nothing else. Barrie 1 pound heavier, if anything. 11 stone 11. Right on the upper limit of the welterweight. And that's a neat way out of a leg spread. Neat trick if you can do it. Grab it. Yes, a dive there by Street to get the grapevine on. He missed it, but he still got the leg right. setting him up for the posting there, the head first posting. I don't know what you think at home, but when you get a close-up of Street, even from ringside here, I keep thinking he's got glasses on. Dark glasses. As so often happens when Street's in the ring, he spends the first couple of rounds playing to the gallery, and then he suddenly starts, and it looks as though he started in a second. Here or not. Public warning for that, so his man was down when he delivered it with the sole of the foot.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Adrian Street receives his first public warning.
Well, that'll slow him down a little maybe on the rule bending, but not too much. He's got another one to go, which is his final round. Shoulder wrench, but worried his wrist more than the shoulder. And Barrie coming back a little bit, retaliating and getting warned by referee Colbeck. Not too old to do that retaliation. And a punch right in the stomach. But, of course, Barrie was holding Street's hair. So Colbeck, I think, is going to call that one even. Body scissors by Barrie. And just a couple of seconds only to go in this second round. When they finally get disentangled, let's take a look at Dave Barrie. Dave Barrie of Bradford, 11 stone 11 of him. Only a year's amateur experience before turning pro in 1966. And, of course, his amateur training took place at the Hilltop Club in Bradford, the local, very famous wrestling club. Round three. And, of course, no score because one fall decides this welterweight contest. Adrian Street versus Dave Barrie. That's Street, of course, in the get-up. For the uninitiated, just look for the blonde hair and the gold trunks and the gold lame tights, and that is Adrian Street. And there, of course, is the famous Street Bridge, which he nearly always carries on a little too far. One fall decides, one public warning against Street already. And the referee, Alan Colbeck of Wakefield. First time, I think, that a reigning champion, who's the welterweight champion of Europe, has ever turned referee or even started to turn referee, even part-time. Starting to produce his weakness now. Colbeck allowing a certain amount, but not too much.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
both arms caught between the top two ropes twisted. And it's a public warning again for Street in the third.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adrian Street receives his second public warning.
And that second public warning, of course, is his final public warning. And Barrie looking a little angry now. He's had enough. Well, that's what he's been taking. Why shouldn't he dish it out a bit? But he's not going to be allowed to. And that was a public warning delivered by Colbeck, having been knocked over to Barrie, Street's opponent. So 3 public warnings already dished out in this bout, and it's not 3 rounds old yet. 2 to Street, 1 to Barrie. And the first submission fall or knockout decides this winner. Back elbow now perfectly legal. 2 years ago that would have been illegal and would have got a public warning, but the back elbow now is okay. Single leg Boston Barrie, now a great chance for Barrie. And that's what the crowd here would love to see, the local boy doing this off against the Adrian Street Esquire, as he insists on being known. He would love to have a chance in front of his own crowd to defeat this man from Wales. That's the greatest chance he's had with that single leg Boston. 1 minute to go in the third. And that was before his man got up too. But Colbeck, the referee, allowing it because he's taken so much. A straight arm lift position now, the Barrie. Half a minute. Just 5 seconds to go. By that grin, Barrie quite happy, Street not quite so happy. Adrian Street is the first big-name wrestler in tonight's show, and of course, following this one, the one that I think people are waiting for even more than this, perhaps, is the appearance after some time of the one and only Les Kellett. Adrian Street make up running a bit now. And Adrian Street, who started as a semi-pro wrestler at the age of 17, has got 3 rounds to face with Barrie, his opponent, doing pretty well. 2 public warnings against Street and the blonde boy from Wales, of course, in the gold outfit. And there's another second chance to Barrie. He had 1 chance in the last round with a single leg Boston, and that's his second with a shoulder press. So couldn't make it stick. And Barrie really going with his feet now. He's been taking a lot of feet treatment. Barrie can follow this move up with a very quick submission or something. He's got a chance. Oh, no. That was tough. Barrie was trying to go over the back of Street, making a landing right behind him, but he landed very badly on that left arm, and Street knows it, going straight for it, and he's liable to get a submission from this. And now he certainly is liable to get a submission, and he has. Reverse arm lever, and Street seeing his chance after an unfortunate accident for Barrie. Street wins by the 1 submission required in the 4th round. Ernest Lofthouse, our MC, to announce it.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. After 1 minute 40 seconds of round 4, a submission with a straight arm lever leg hang, and the winning submission to Adrian Street. Now the winner, Adrian Street, a hand for the loser, Dave Barrie.
Thank you, Ernie Lofthouse. And with that win from Street, don't forget to be back with us in a couple of minutes' time for the main bout with Les Kellett.
Once again.